Alright, man. Alright, Shalom, Mashallah. Shalom, Mashallah, Shalom, Mashallah, Shalom. Everybody get out here, man. Hang down here. Down downtown. The riverbank down here. Hold on. It's a lot. Finna get out here, man. Cap off the night, I guess. Came down here when it was pretty much, raining and thundering, man. But, the will of Yahweh Shema Shah to work, the ministry is way more important than life itself, man. You gotta understand, like, I'd rather die than miss a prophesying. We could prophesy, man. Right? But first and foremost, I like to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakag Wadash, Kali Mla, Allahaynawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakag Wadash. Alright. Double honors to the elect elders of Israel that rule well. Strong salutation to you brothers out there that labor sound doctrine and sincerity. Yahweh Shema Shabbarakatum Tro Falek. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the house of David, man, the elect. Alright. And I'm not gonna be in my car, which I'm out here on the streets, but I'm finna get out and be where I'm when we posted at. Getting these elements, man. Getting these elements. So calm. This job ain't for everybody, man. Everybody can't do this. Alright? Everybody can't do this. Alright? Everybody can't do this thing, man. This ain't for everybody. Alright? Everybody can't do this thing, man. But we commanded to come out here, man, week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, alright, and the return of Yahweh Shah. That's the work, man. That's the mission. Anything that gets in the way, nothing can get it. Nothing can't get in the way. Anything that try to get in the way gonna get dismantled. All right. The spiritual battle we fighting, and if you haven't got the memo, this is first priority. This is first priority, man. out here, man. Can't be stopped. Never. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, and you know it. And you know it. All right. Can't stop, won't stop. I was born to do this. This is Second Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. All right? Let me read that again. Second Timothy 4 and 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. All right? So we instant in season, out of season. Right now is what? You got a storm. It's raining and it's storming, and the wind blowing a little bit. All right, but that ain't stopping nothing, man. All right, y'all about some shot controls all of this. All right, it says, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine." All right, it says, "But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itchy ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned into fables. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the working of evangelists, make full proof of thy ministry. For I am now ready to be offered, but in the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them that also that love his appearing. Do thy diligence to come shortly unto me. Right? Do thy diligence to come shortly unto me, man. All right? And that's what it's all about, man. All right, you got that song about Gunner. All right, that's a rap in the world called Push Your Peace. All right? And you got, the so-called red pill community or the toxic community. I say you want to focus on the three F's. Right? They talk about fitness, finance, freedom. Well, we focusing on the three P's, but you know what I say? They say focus on the three F's, and then they say then Charlotte will focus on you. All right, well, we focusing on the three P's, man. The middle road, we focus on what? Prayer, prophecy, and perseverance. All right, we focus on prayer, prophecy, and perseverance. We focus on the three P's, man. And then the sisters are focused on you. All right, put a spin on their little things, man. That's what you really call pushing P, man. All right, prayer, prophecy, and perseverance, man. All right, because your prayer life gotta be strong. All right, and if you ain't focused on, if you ain't talking about prophecy, what you talking about? That's the oracles of Yahweh Shema shot. And then it's perseverance, because he had endured to the end shall be saved. You gotta persevere, baby. You gotta persevere. All right, look up what the word persevere means. All right, you gotta persevere. So we really pushing P's, man. All right, the three P's: prayer, prophecy, and perseverance. All right, pushing P. Talking about pushing P. We pushing P. Prayer, prophecy, and perseverance, man. All right, because your prayer, when you do it, they say it's fitness, right? Well, your fitness in the truth is your prayer life. All right, that's what plugs you back into the source, man. All right, charge you back up. That's what quickens you, so to speak, man. How your prayer, all right, and what prophecy, right? This is a business, man. Yahweh Shah said, "Don't you know I must be about my father's business?" But they talk about what finance. When it's us prophesying, this is finances, all right. This is what they call it. This is so to speak, sponsoring our way to the kingdom, man. All right. And then the time of affliction, this is gonna be our money. This is a ticket. You say wisdom. All right. Lord, matter of fact, the Lord is gonna make a man more precious than fine gold in that day. All right. And wisdom shall, and wisdom, look at that, and wisdom and knowledge shall, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the times. Right? Why? Because of these prophecies. Because we got the knowledge of what's to come. All right. We know who's doing it and why. All right. The judges of Yahweh Shema was shot, and everything that is being put in the ballot and on the timeline, man. All right. We know the end game. See, these people, when shit pop off, they're gonna be running around they're gonna be running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Kind of excited, but they're gonna be running around like a chicken with their head cut off in that day, man. All right. So let me go to. I'm gonna go to Isaiah 33. All right, this is Isaiah 33 and verse 5. All right, it says, the Lord Yahweh is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shai is his treasure, man. All right, the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shai is his treasure. All right, that's gonna be the real. That's gonna be the real what? That's gonna be the real finance, man. All right, Shalom. Shalom. Yahweh Shai brought the film. All right, it's your boy, the Quat, man. All right, it's the brother Yaquat. Shalom, King. All right, we out here in the elements, man. You see, but probably, it's raining out here, man. All right, so we out here, man. It's storming, you know. But I'm reading that again, Isaiah 33, verse 5. It says, the Lord Yahweh, Bashima Shai, is exalted, but he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. Right? So the time, even now, all right, the knowledge, the wisdom and knowledge of what we have from the Lord is sustaining us, man. That's what's keeping us going. All right, because I know the stuff that I'm doing, it ain't of me, man. It's the spirit of the Lord is being placed upon me to do this work and to keep and to continue on and to endure. All right, while we in this world, man. All right, we in this world, but we not of the world. All right, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time and strength of salvation. Right, that's what's gonna keep it going, man. Because we know that what the end game. Like I was saying, when this shit pop off, when Jacob Trouble kick off, majority of these people are gonna be like chickens with their head cut off. Right? They're not gonna know what's going on and why, and they're not gonna know the end game. All right, but we, as long as we keep our faith, all right, when this shit pop off, we know the end game. We know the prophecy. All right, we know what's happening. We know what's to come. We know what to do. All right, trust in the Lord, y'all by Snow Shot. Have faith. Call on the Lord, man. All right, it says the fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. Right, like I was saying, you got the so-called red pill community or the toxic community. I say focus on the 3 F's. The fitness, finance, and freedom. Well, I say the men of the Lord, we focus on the 3 P's, man. All right, prayer, all right, prophecy, and perseverance, man. All right, and I was going through prayer and how fitness and prayer pretty much that's synonymous. Because your prayer life and its truth is your fitness. That's what quickens you. That's what plugs you back into the source, man. That's what keeps you going. All right, and prophecy is what? All right, you got finance over here and prophecy, because prophecy is what? This is our ticket, but this is our treasure, man. All right, because we know that the Lord's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. All right, we know that what the kingdom of heaven is coming. All right, salvation is promised to the elect. All right, so in what? And this ministry is a business, man. All right, the Lord has given his many talents to what? To buy and sell, to flip, to invest. All right, just like the Howard Stock said, Don't you know I must be about my father's business? So this is a business, man. So prophecy is what? This is a business, man. All right, you got the prophet prophesying, all right, in the ministry, the prophets, the apostles, the teachers, and the rest of the body, right? This is the business. All right, and then what? You got a person, you got to endure to the end, right? You got, they talk about freedom. Well, if we endure to the end, we're gonna get the real freedom, man. All right, we're gonna share, we're gonna get new bodies. We're gonna share these corporal bodies. All right, we're gonna get the kingdom of heaven. All right, we're gonna get redeemed out of captivity, man. So we pushing P, man. We really pushing P. All right, prayer, prophecy, and perseverance, man. All right. Let me get to Matthew 24. Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. It says, "But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved." Right. So perseverance, man. You gotta persevere. All right. Perseverance and endurance is pretty much a synonymous word, man. All right. It's similar. All right. When you endure, you enduring what? Affliction. When you persevering, what you doing? What you pushing through, right? You push, and that's that's another word play for pushing P, man. Because we really pushing P. You know, I have that song by Gunna, all right, a rap in the world called Pushing P. All right, well, we really push it like focus on the three P's, man. All right, prayer, prophecy, and the perseverance, man. And then the sisters are focused on you, like they say in the world, focus on the three L's: fitness, finance, and freedom. And then shawty to focus on you. Well, with a man, Lord, we focus on the three P's: prayer, prophecy, and perseverance. And then the sisters are focused on you. All right. Read this, Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness, and to all nations for a witness, meaning what? For the elect to bear witness, man. All right? Let me get that in Revelation 7. All right, this is Revelation chapter 7 and verse 3. When we start at verse, we got to get the whole row. Revelation chapter 7, verse 1, it says, "And after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power." All right, and he said, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads." So, like it says, and this gospel shall be preached in all the world for a witness, and then shall the end come. Right there, witness is what? The servants of the living power being sealed, man. All right. It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, that we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. It says, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. So the tabernacle of David, man. Like it tells you that in Amos, the 9th chapter, the Lord is raising up the tabernacle of David. All right, let me get that. All right, and this is all what? For a witness, man. Of what? Of Yahweh Shai. All right, a witness of the testimony. All right, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is spirit of prophecy. All right, and the prophecy is based upon what? The gospel, the good news. All right, which the Holy Spirit is the messenger of the gospel, man. The gospel is the message we come to bring. All right. Amos, right? Because the Lord is raising up the tabernacle of David. Amos chapter 9, verse 11. And that day, and what day? And that day, it says, this gospel shall be preached in all the world for a witness. And this day right now, all right? It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. So the Lord right now is raising up the tabernacle of David, man. That exceeding great army in the valley of the dry bones. And just like David said, Dawn walked through the valley of shadow of death. What was he talking about, man? In the valley of the dry bones, man, where our people was in a dead state here in America, man. All right? Amos chapter 9, verse 11. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it. It says, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen which I call by my name, said the Lord, and how about you God that do it this, man. So the Lord is doing a great thing, man. The Lord is doing a very great thing in the earth. All right. Let me go. Revelation 7. Revelation 7 verse 4. And I heard the numbers in which was sealed, and there was sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Right? So that's what the tabernacle of David, right? All right, that's what's going on now as you see. All right. And these are men, by the way. All right, the tabernacle of David. And I want to get this one too before I move on to the next. All right. It's Isaiah 13 and verse 12. It says, matter of fact, I want to start at verse 6. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 6. It says, how ye, right? For the day of the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. The Almighty is the Most High. Right? It says, therefore shall all heads be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Every man's heart, every man's mind. Right? Motherfuckers gonna be scared shitless. It says, and they shall be afraid. You see? People, hey, they're gonna be scared shitless, man. It says, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. So it's gonna be nothing but bitterness out here, man. Bitterness and death, destruction, everywhere you turn, man. If you're not in the elect, you finished. You done, right? That's why the the men of the Lord gonna have the last laugh, man. Everybody that's been mocking, laughing, calling us names, calling us what they want to call us, man. Because we strive to do uh what's adverse to this world, man. All right, because this world is wicked. So we strive to be what that righteous number, that righteous. We strive to be the chosen, man. To be the light. All right, to follow Yahweh Shah. All right, and we get what? We get them, but we get ridiculed, we get mocked, talked down on, you know. People are mean, muggy. All right, read from the top. Isaiah 13, it says, and it says, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shah cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Right? So, that speaks for itself. And it says, verse 10, it says, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light, the sun shall be darkened, and it is going forth, and the moon shall not cause the light to shine. All right, and I will punish the world but they're evil, and they're wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right? Here's the point. I will make a man, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Right? So you, the man in that day is gonna be what? He's gonna be the money. He's gonna be the money, man. All right. The Lord's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. All right, because the man of the Lord in that day is gonna have what? Uh, 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 Protection, safety, food, water, shelter, raiment. All right, comfort. You name it, man. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shemo He gonna in resources, man. The Lord Yahweh Shemo Shai gonna make a man more precious than fine gold, man, in that day, right? The Lord, I'm gonna say it again. The Lord Yahweh Shemo Shai is gonna make a man more precious than fine gold in that day, man. He gonna be the money. All right. What money can get you in today's society? That's what a man of war is gonna be like. All right. You like money can get you water? A man of war, and that day a man of war gonna be able to get you water. All right. Because Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna be dealing with his men on a high vibration, man. All right. The scriptures tell you the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai shall be exalted alone in that day. How's he gonna be exalted? Through his judgment. All right, and also through his men. All right. I'm gonna say it again. The Lord Yahweh Shai shall be exalted alone in that day. How is he gonna be exalted? He's gonna be exalted through his judgment and through his men. Because mind you, all right, Zephaniah 3:19. All right. The Lord shall give his men praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. Right? And like Psalms 110:3, thy people shall be willing and the dead are power, man. What power? The power from Yahweh Shema Shai. He's going to bestow upon his men. All right, he's going to lift up their standard. All right, and he's going to do great works and miracles, man. All right, the same thing Yahweh Shai said, verily, verily, I say to you, he that believe on me, the work that I do, shall he do his work also, and greater works than me shall he do, because I go into my Father. See? So the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai in the ministry is going to be exalted on a whole nother level, man. That's why it says I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Because even in this, gold in this world is gold in this world, and even in the ancient civilization, is highly esteemed and precious metal, right? Gold is a highly esteemed and precious metal. Well, and the times we're coming in, it's going to tell you a man's gonna be more precious than that. Because you have, gold pretty much, if you have a whole lot of gold, it's pretty much get you anything. You know, resources, all types of shit, man. Well, that's how a man Lord, and like stuff I was naming, water, food, all that. And plus, I mean, he gonna have spiritual power, man. That guy's coming down. It's weird, man. You know, the elements, man. When we had to get out there, 13 and verse 12. All right? It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wicked Ophir. Right? So the Lord, how about Shema Shai, is going to make a man more precious than fine gold. Right? And those men are the men of the house of David. All right? So let me get Mark chapter 4 and verse 35. In the same day, when the evening was come, he said unto them, let us pass over to the other side. And when they had sent away the multitude, they took him even as he was in the ship. And there were also with him other little ships. And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. And he was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And they awake him, and they said to him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? Right? It says, and he arose and rebuked the wind, and said unto the sea, peace, be still. Right? And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. And he said unto them, why are ye so fearful? Is it that ye have no faith? And they feared exceedingly, and said one to another, what manner of man is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him? Right? And we don't have that type of power, man. Just like the elements, we out here in the elements, the Lord outside is going to give, and he's slowly but surely is giving his man power to what? To control the elements, man. To be able to say, peace be still, man. All right? And the wind comes. And the clouds, what? They calm down, man. And the rain starts to cease. All right? And notice how the rain started coming down, because it was just pouring down hard, man, just now. But it started to calm down, man. Right? Soon, the storm will pass over. All right? But that's somehow the Lord, Yahweh said, what? Peace, be still. And what? The wind, it obeyed him, man. Right? Oh, yeah. Another thing, man, I was, I've been watching, Thor movies, right? I've been watching the series of the movie Thor. And pretty much, man, those movies, for the most part, are based on uh, Israel, man. The men of the Lord, the sons of God, man. You know? And you know how, like, in Thor, Ragnarok, if I'm not mistaken, that's how you say it. They I remember them saying that Asgard is not a place, it's a people. And they got that from the scriptures, man, because it's like how I said Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is a place, but we know it's a people before it's an actual place, because who is Jerusalem? Or Yerushalayim, all right? Israel. Like the Lord said, that's also one I wanted to bring out, man. All right? All right, this is Luke chapter 17 and verse 21. It says, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh by Shema Shai is within you, right? And we know New Jerusalem is going to be a people, right? New Jerusalem is going to be what? Israel and those new bodies coming down from the chariots, coming down from the fathership chariot back on the earth, the 140 the elect, the whole the 144,000 and the 1/3 coming down off their chariot, all right, we always shy to what? To do the earth, right? And put the earth in order and righteousness, man. All right? Because we know, like I just said, we read again, Luke chapter 17, and we'll also get some other scriptures. Luke chapter 17, verse 21, neither shall they say, Lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh Shemashah with you. And, no, and y'all think, because Esau, he he be making these movies, man. Like the Lord be putting the spirit on Esau to make these different movies. And Esau, he know what be going on. Like how the like that's not a coincidence. Like he put it in his Thor movie. He said Asgard as a people. He said he said it's not a place. Because because Asgard in the movie is known for this special this place. Asgard. When you say Asgard, you think about the place. Now we know it's people that live there, they call Asgardians. But when you say Asgard, you think about a place. When you say Jerusalem, you think about the place, Jerusalem, right? Like in the scriptures, when you say Jerusalem, you think about Jerusalem, all right? You think about Mount Zion. You think about Zion, all right? So, but it's what makes Jerusalem? The people, the people. That's why when you go, that's why if you look at Jerusalem now, because that land has a spirit. The whole earth has a spirit, but that particular, the whole earth has a spirit, but that particular spot, region in the earth, all right, is special. That's the Lord's, that's the Holy Land. That's the Holy Land. That's the Lord's special place. So the people, the actual Jews, is not in that land, right? So it's not prospering. It's not flourishing like it's supposed to be. Because why? Because the people of Jerusalem make Jerusalem. Just like I put in that movie, Asgard is not a place, it's the people. And the people will make Asgard, right? So I get it from the scriptures, man. This is Luke 17, verse 21. It says, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh shall within you. Right? Another thing, I want to go to Matthew 11. Because Yahweh made a reference. He said, from the prophets unto John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence. Right? Yeah. Christ is coming to kill all. Right? He's coming to kill all he's coming to kill all 2/3. All right. And he pretty much the Lord Yahweh the Lord Yahweh is coming back to destroy anybody that's not an elect in America. So when the elect get beamed up, and if you're still in America, you're gonna die. All right. And then for the rest of you heathens that's not in America, right? If you don't wanna, because I'm gonna say this, a remnant of y'all of all you heathens going into slavery. Right? You elite, y'all going into slavery, man. But first you peons, we just gonna destroy you. Y'all was shy the elect, just gonna destroy you, man. You know? Let me get Matthew 11. This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 12. It says, and from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. And the kingdom of what's the kingdom of how the kingdom, the people, the Israel, Jerusalem. Because we Jerusalem, we the people make what? Jerusalem. Make what? Israel. Right? Here again, Matthew 11:12. And for the days of John the Baptist to now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. Right? And the violent take it by force. Right? cut again. Top. It was gonna be all good. I'm like, really gonna be a charity, you know. Really gonna be a charity. Really gonna be a charity. Yes, you know, and I'm gonna point this out. The elder apostle Carl made a point, man. You know, the elder apostle Carl had made a beautiful point that I was angry at the time, but I understand, man. You know, he said that you know the cars or the vehicles. He said they have a spirit, and he's right. You know, they do have a spirit, man. All right. You know they have, you know, because a spirit is energy. All right. Your soul is energy, man. The earth has a spirit. All right. Because I noticed, like when I was, you know, when I was driving out of town and stuff, and you know, when my car, when I would be close, when I would be driving past 18 wheelers, you know, these big 18 wheeler trucks, my car, it'd be shaking, bro. You know, like it'd be like it's a person like you shivering or something, and then after it just be good, you know. Because also, you know, I don't know if my I don't think my car was doing this at first. I wrecked my car about I wrecked my car about 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago I wrecked my car in November. You know, and I was down for a while. You know, and now you know by the grace of the Lord, miracle everybody smell the sky, I was able to get it repaired, fixed without going through uh, a maximum of bills. You know, I had to pay a lot to get it fixed. Man. But you know, I wrecked my car. I wrecked Ruby, and I got it fixed. You know, wrecked Ruby, got it fixed. You know, pretty much put new parts on it, tires and whatnot. And you know, I know it's going out of time. You know, because the engine and everything's still good on it. And you know, I had to get a new radiator, but that was pretty much it for the engine part. You know, it's been good. It was fixed. And man, I was noticing when I drive by 18 wheelers, shit started shaking. And I drive, I don't know what that is. And I was like, bro, does my car have can she can sense, can she sense I'm driving? And I'm calling this, I called it, Ruby. I'm like, can she sense that I'm driving past 18, like, can she sense? Oh, that's nothing, that movie, Robots, man. Now I'm thinking about that shit real, you know? Now I'm not saying that the car like they're people because they're not people. They're like the trees, earth. They're not, but they got a spirit to them, man. A kind like a machine, you know. It's that thing. Which what is it? It's called. I'm trying to get to the point, and we gotta get into it because the element is brilliant.
You know, and people look at people like, yeah, car, they got a spirit, they got a conscience, a spirit. Yes, they got a spirit. Come on, man. Because what is it? It's energy. All right, it's moving. It's doing something. It's a chariot, and we gotta get into that. All right, but anyway, like I was saying, when I drive a Rubik's Cube, we taking past 18 wheeler. So I'm like, what the fuck? So that just made me feel like, yo, they got a spirit. I was like, yo, how is it possible? But then I started thinking, when you go into the what's up? You can look this up. I believe it's called the it's something, the ether, what not? But it's like a circle, and it got what? It got different things like you got water, fire, air, earth, cosmos, light, dark, light, time, then technology, right? And so we start thinking about, okay, the Lord created all this. What was the epitome of what's the epitome of technology? The chariots. So you think, but wait a minute, the chariot. So they got a spirit. Yes, the chariots got a spirit, right? And you gotta think about it, it's technology. Everything is made up of elements, right? Elements are a form of different energies, man. All right. Your spirit is what? Fire. It's energy. Just like just like these cars, man. These cars are made up of elements, right? These cars are made up of elements, and they're programmed in a way to do a specific job. Machines, technology. It's a spirit behind it. So they're conscious to the point of to what they got, what they're doing, man. You know, and you say if you say to somebody, they would think you crazy, but that's the truth. It's like how a chariot is like the angels, like the chariot. They're not. Uh, I ain't gonna say like you can't compare because the chariot. That's technology in the heaven. That's outer worldly technology. Right? How the chariot can go from literally nothing to Mach a million. Can start to be on the earth and shoot his way all the way to the other side of the galaxy, of the universe, right? He like and blast up out of here, man. Can disappear, reappear, man. Can stop on a dime, float in the air, off the net. See, a jet can't do that. A jet gotta go. A jet can't stop on a dime and just float. A plane can't do that, man. A helicopter gotta. Even the helicopter just can't even. Can't a helicopter do that. But even helicopter can't. You know, this nigga, man. This nigga trying. This nigga right here. Nigga, man, that nigga probably drunk. Anyway, Motherfucker, man. I'll finish my point with I'm finish my point with us being Jerusalem being the people to like restore it everywhere. I'm also finishing my point with technology, how you machines that actually got spiritual, right? Got it. You know, like basically a chariot. Like yeah, you got the chariot, the horses. Like like the earth got a spirit to it. We as people, we got a spirit. We do what we program to do. People say spirit like, oh, well yeah, the tree got a spirit to it, man. The grass got a spirit to it. Yes, these machines, they got a spirit. They're technology. They have a spirit to them. You know, I didn't want to believe it until I started. When you start driving cars and you started cars do different things, man. You know, you can and all that thing. When you buy new parts for different cars and it don't turn out like how you want it, why is it? Or the car started acting bad, or it starts to reject it. Why is it? Why is it? Because just like the car has, just like you have a body, you get different organs, and if you uh, uh get like an organ whatever organ transplant, your body rejects it. Especially if you got the right type or whatever. Just like with different cars, you gotta have the right type. And even if it's new, you know, it will reject it. Why? Because it all has a spirit, man. Right? A spirit, the spirit, the spirit is your soul, your energy, which inhabits your body, right? Same thing with the car. The car has what different mechanical types, machines. You know, the elements compacted in one to do a job. What is the job? To drive, right? It has spirit to it, man. And it has what? The body has the energy. Because what? The car, it needs what? It needs gas. Just like you need gas. You need food, man. You know? Come on, man. Come on. You can't make this up. All right? Come on, man. You can't make this up. And we don't get all that knowledge and understanding when we in the kingdom, man. You know? Slowly but surely, we'll get all that back. We'll get all that back. We'll get all that back. And then some. All right? These guys there, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, for Zion's sake, will I not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake, I will not rest until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burns. No, that's not the one I want. Look. This is not one. All right, this is the one I want. All right, this is Isaiah 52 and verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. All right, you got to begin. He's talking about y'all. He's talking about the people, man. Right? Because rules a city, actual city can put on clothes, garments. Talking about the people, man. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come unto thee, for henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Because the Lord is putting a difference. The Lord is putting separation. Let me get that. The Lord is coming. Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. Read that again. Luke chapter 12 and verse 51. Suppose ye that I am coming to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. All right? I'm going to get the Lord is coming to separate as well. All right, this is Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another. As a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats, he shall set his sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. I was hungry, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee in hunger, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these of my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you took me not in. Naked, and you clothed me not. Sick, and in prison, and you visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when shall we be in hunger, or a thirst, or a stranger, or a naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as you did it not to one of these least of these, like it says, inasmuch as you did it not to one of the least of these, you did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal. So there you have it, man. And the Lord is going to separate uh, the righteous from the wicked. Right? He's going to take the sheep on the right hand and the goats on the left. Right? So the Lord is coming to separate. All right? And we know the word holy. It means to separate, to severe, to sever. Sever means to cut. Uh, you know, we get that in Matthew chapter 13, verse 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from the just. Sever means to cut, to separate, to make holy. But the word holy means to separate, to make things separate. And there's a balance. There can't be a righteous without the wicked. Can't be a wicked without the righteous. All right, that's the balance. Right? It says, and sever the wicked from the just, and shall cast them into the front of the fire, and they shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Yahweh says, saith unto them, have ye understood all these things? They said to him, yea, Lord. Yea, Lord. Then he said unto them, therefore, every scribe which is instructed into the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, is bringing forth out of his treasure things new and old. It came to pass that when Yahweh had finished these parables, he departed this. He departed this. All right. We get the point on that, man. So let's talk about this, the technology, right? Our technology, our church. Because your car is your modern day church. I made a statement that the church, talk about the church of Israel, the flying saucers, right? They're alive. They're alive. They got a spirit. Pretty much, that's like the first technology today. That's the technology of the day. Right? This is Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 15. It says, now as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creatures, which is four faces. The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of a beryl. Beryl is a green color, light green color. And it says, and they four had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. So chair, and they shape all different types of, shapes. It says when they went upon their four sides, but they turned not when they went. As for their rings, they were so high that they were dreadful, and their rings were full of eyes round about them four. It says, and when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them. And when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up. Whensoever the spirit was to go, they went. Thither was their spirit to go, and the wheels were lifted up over against them. For the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheel. So the uh the chariot was locked within the angel. Like the chariot spirit and the angel spirit were locked. Show you that, like with Avatar, Aang, his spirit and Appa spirit was locked. Well, the Aang went, Appa went. Right when Aang was falling off the cliff, it Appa would catch him. Or like with Silver Surfer, or the Silver Surfer and his surfboard. Right, wherever the surfer go, his board catches. Or like with Thor and his hammer. To give you that type of, try to give you a perspective of what the scriptures is describing. And this is what these devils get the idea, what I just named, what I just said, all that. They get that idea from what I just read, the scriptures, right? Verse 22, and the likeness of the firmament upon the heads of the living creatures was as the color of the cherubim crystal stretched forth over their heads above. Where this Ezekiel 1 and 4 says, and I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud. Now this is a chariot. The north is talking about the heavens. And a fire enfolding himself, and a brightness was about it. And out of the midst of the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. Also, out of the midst of it came the likeness of four living creatures. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of their man. And they used to the, talk about the angels coming out of the chariot. But pretty much telling you that the pretty much if the angel come down, like off the chariot and the angel spirit will be locked. Why? Because chariot is a lie. Like it's that it has spirit to it. You know, it's the energy. But with that, I'm gonna close out. Go ahead, be the closing out. This is Revelation chapter 22, verse 7. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book. Right? And now John saw these things and heard them. And when I had heard and seen, I fell down and worshiped before the feet of the angels which shewed me these things. Then he said unto me, see thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book, worship Yahweh by Shema Shah. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. He that is righteous, let him be righteous still. He that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as the work shall be. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without a dog, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and make a lie, Yahweh Shai, I send my angels to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and offspring. I am the root and offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. And with that, give our praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakam Kadash, Allah Haynawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kadash, Yahweh Shema Shai, Rakim Tov, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the house of David, man, elect. All right, DTA, get to America, Ababa soon, come after Allah. Shalom, man. Shalom select, man. Yahweh Shema Shai, Rakim Tov, and Yahweh Shema Shai, Rakim to the house of David, man, elect. All right. BT to America, Baba soon come out. Allah, Shalom, man. Shalom to the lake, man. Shalom.